What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back once again for another episode of Beyond the Pyro. Of course, as always, your host, King Smoke himself. Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow me on Twitter, handles right here pretty much all the time. Find us on YouTube, find us on Facebook. You probably watch us on one of them. To my, y'all's right, my left, however this is oriented, is the one and only KPG. Kendall, how you doing?
Yo. It's Saturday JT crime time. What's up? If you watched Wrestling Fans on Hands last night, you're probably wondering why I'm here while Mike's here. He's here so you can get slapped around by me, as always. Just kidding. Um, uh, to watch Wrestling Fans Unhinged, I got an interview coming soon. So, yeah, Faction Cast, baby. Follow me on Twitter at Faction Cast. Follow me on Instagram, Faction Cast 1. I will be on Truth Social soon, so follow me on there. Let's go, Brandon.
And we got political. Not even 2 minutes into the show.
We be kicked off.
Yeah, we're already off. We're already booted. Mike,
Let's
how you
go,
doing
Brandon.
today? Of course, we always have the great OG coming down the aisle, Mike D. Stefano. How you doing today, buddy?
A lot better than last night.
Well, that's a good thing.
That is a good thing. It's nice when everybody kisses and makes up and things are resolved. So we're good. As Baba D just said, a little like petting, so everybody's happy.
Excuse me. This may be an uncensored show, but we still have to abide by YouTube standards. There will be no petting on this show. And kids, if you're watching, don't look up light petting. You're not gonna like what you see, and your parents are gonna have to have a really bad conversation with you.
Anyway.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying a new format today.
Wait a minute, I didn't plug my show or my
Well, plug your show. That was your whole intro slot.
Tomorrow, 12 Eastern. Me, the GOAT, Dylan, and the return of the one and only Moondog. Yes, he's back.
Jimmy, all love. But if you don't show up tomorrow, I'm going to start referring to your return as Veer is coming to Raw.
It's like becoming a Veer. Follow me now on Twitter at real_CDTA. And also Facebook and Mic'd Up Sports on YouTube.
All right, so we're trying a new format today, guys. Of course, Wrestling Fans Unhinged, we debate about all the news throughout wrestling, all the controversial topics. And on Coming Down the Aisle, Mike covers a good bit of the news. So I'm wiping that completely from today's show. This is going to be a round table. We are just going to talk wrestling. We're not going to talk about specific topics.
Wait a minute, round table as in a round table or round because all three of us are very round?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
So, we got a couple segments here. So, we're going to start off hot and heavy with the first segment. I'm excited for this segment, guys. We're going to play a game of Who's Next. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up a question. I'm going to pop up a statement. An inquiry, if you will. And I want to know who you guys think is the next whatever have you. So we're going to start off with some AEW questions here. Starting off, we're going to go hot and heavy. Who's the next AEW World Champion? Mike, you're the AEW stan. You go first.
You saw him Wednesday night looking right in the face. CM Punk will be your next AEW World Heavyweight Champion come Double or Nothing.
Kendall, next AEW World Heavyweight Champion of the world.
Will House, baby. No, but CM Punk.
Yeah, I gotta say CM Punk too. I actually discussed this last night with them. I think Punk's going to be the next world champion, but mainly to drop it to MJF. So,
which makes total sense.
Going a little lighter, who's the next TNT champion? Kendall, go in reverse order.
Next TNT champion. So you have a lot of options on AEW. We have Swerve,
We're
Keith Lee.
immediately going to the stall. Okay.
My big Swerve.
Okay, I can see that. Mikey D.
Anybody got a bag of chips?
Oh, Hook did
Send
until
Hook.
Hook did until Danhausen stepped on them all.
Send Hook. Hook should be TNT champion.
Agreed. I would love to see Hook be TNT champion. I gotta say, I don't think he's next.
Well, who does the Smoke think it is?
You want to know who the Smoke thinks it is? The Smoke thinks it's gonna be Will Hobbs.
You know
Powerhouse.
What? You know what?
Powerhouse.
Let me see, but let me ask you this. So you're willing to see? Because I know they're turning Sammy heel. They're definitely turning Sammy heel.
100%.
So you got to see a heel versus a heel.
Sure, why not?
Hobbs is not a heel though. He's a tweener. He could be a face.
Well, welcome to AEW, where we have a few faces, a few heels, and really a lot of tweeners.
And basically, Hook is. I mean, he comes out the heel entrance, but the fans all love Hook.
Hook is a heel by heart, but the fans love him, so he's a tweener because he comes out the heel entrance. He has a heel act, and if the fans just eat that.
Just like the person that left to work for the best company in the world, he was a tweener. He was a face, but the fans hate him.
Who?
Now he's loved by the whole wrestling community. Future world champion Cody Rhodes.
Who's that? He never happened. He was never in AEW.
Cody Reynolds, whatever you want to call him.
So moving on, we're gonna Kendall. I'm sorry, but we have to address this one. Who's the next TBS champ? Sadly, this means this is a scenario where your girl is no longer the TBS champ. Mike, who do you think's next TBS champ?
She kind of brought it up the other night in her promo. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, will be the next TBS champ and end the streak of Jake Argo.
Kendall?
Vacant.
Vacant strikes again!
You know what? Vacant is a very formidable opponent, though, from what I hear.
It's very disrespectful that the WWE has not inducted Vacant in the Hall of Fame. That man is at least a 47-time world champion. All right?
I think
Flair's
got
broke ages ago.
So Kendall, so the only way I could think of this happening is if Jade wins beats Thunder Rosa, and she has to relinquish.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna get in the feud with Thunder Rosa. Then she's gonna beat Thunder Rosa for her 60th win. Then she's gonna vacate the fucking TBS title. Then she's gonna go on to be 1,000-0. Jade's never losing, baby.
You know what?
Deal with it.
You know what though? As much as I know I pick on him for his love of this woman. That ain't a bad scenario though. You have her beat Thunder Rosa it all out, and then she drops the TBS title, and then Britt can take it that way. Nobody has to worry about eating a pin.
Yeah, because I feel like Jade can't afford a loss right now. Even though a loss to somebody like Britt Baker won't hurt her, she's on this momentum streak where she can't
Actually, if she
even
loses
lose.
to Britt Baker, it might hurt her.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I don't know about that. I'd have to say Britt would be my pick for next TBS champ. I don't think a loss to Britt Baker would hurt Jade as much as dropping it to literally anyone else in that women's division, because Britt is also, in my opinion, and in a lot of fans' opinions, the best AEW women's champion we've had yet. So losing to her, there's no shame in that. It's a loss. It's just a loss. If she dropped that title to like a Ruby Soho, oh, that would hurt. That would hurt a lot. That would just tank every last bit of momentum. Losing to Britt means nothing. Same way with Britt, losing to Thunder Rosa didn't hurt her because of how over Thunder Rosa is and how good Thunder Rosa is. It didn't hurt Britt's momentum, dropping that title to her.
Makes
so,
sense.
I think Britt's the next TBS champ, but I don't see it happening too soon. I think Jade's going to hit that 50 win mark before she drops that title. So, while we're on the topic of the women's champions, next AEW women's champion,
Jade Cargill.
You already said yours like 3 times. I actually agree with him. I think Jade is. Mike, who do you think?
I hate agreeing with him on this. I think Jade beating Thunder Rosa and then dropping the TBS title is the only way that you could get that offer with her still looking strong. I'm in total agreement with Kendall on this. So, newsflash, we actually agreed on something, folks.
Mark it down.
Yeah, like I said, that's the only way I can see her like losing. Well,
that's
like
exactly
said,
that. Exactly. That's the only way I can see her getting rid of that belt.
Yeah. Because like I said, losing to Britt Baker won't hurt, but we never know. But we gotta keep her looking strong. So her being Thunder Rosa, then saying, fuck the TBS title, y'all can have that shit. All you bottom beating bitches, you can have that shit. Cause and her vacating it, then them having like a tournament or something, and Britt winning that. So Jade.
Yeah. I mean, we're all in consensus. Jade is the next women's champion. If it's anybody but Jade, it's only because it's someone that Jade's going to absolutely squash for that title. Next up, this one's going to take some thought. Next AEW Tag Team Champions.
Oh, Lord.
I really would have thought it was Red Dragon, but they lost. To be honest, I made these questions, and I don't even know how I'm going to answer these. Answer this one especially. So,
you know what?
Kendo, you go. You seem like
I'm going to go ahead and say it on air.
Don't you do it. I know where you're going. Don't you do it. Don't you speak it into existence.
If he says the shit makers, I'm gonna laugh.
No, I know where he's going. Don't do it.
Hookhausen.
No, I said don't do it.
That's not happening.
You know what, Kendall?
Hookhausen, baby.
Just for that, Kendall.
That's it. You've been cursed.
You're cursed.
No, Phil. I'm a no Phil like Hook. No, Phil.
Are you eating potato chips right now? You're lost. All right, Mike. Who do you think is the next AEW Tag Team Champions?
Moxley and Danielson.
You know, I'm mad at myself. Kendall, where do you go?
He kicked himself out.
Wow.
That's the first time. That's the first time anybody they kicked themselves out of a discussion.
I'm about to say, Kendall.
I think you actually cursed me, motherfucker.
It worked.
He lost the connection.
All right, so from now on, I don't even have to kick people anymore. I can just. All right. Yeah, I'm actually kind of mad, Mike. I wasn't even thinking about that, and I'm wearing the shirt. The Blackpool Combat Club should be the next AEW Tag Team Champion.
Hookhausen.
What were you thinking before that?
I really wasn't thinking anybody.
I wouldn't be mad at FTR be them being triple champions.
Me either. I think
that's where it's going, but I think I was BCC. I almost said something completely different out of my mouth. But the black
Oh wow.
Wrong letter. There's a typo.
the BCC should
Don't look
win
that
it,
up
but
either.
I mean FTR is looking like they're pointing that direction when they want to make him the Kenny Omega of the tag teams with holding more than one tag team title for each company that they're representing. But I would love to see Danielson and Moxley win those tag team titles though.
I think they will now you said it because I also remember if I might be remembering wrong, but their whole premise of them wanting to team up is like they want to teach real wrestling to people and not wrestling dragons or
And
dinosaurs.
the whole thing is, and Danielson did say that in the first promo. He said,
Yeah.
"Picture me and you being tag team champions."
Hookhausen, baby. Let's get it. Hookhausen.
No.
Josh, can you just do the Danhausen curse one more time, please? So maybe he'll get kicked off again.
Hold on, let me readjust so I can move my mouse while I do this. Hold on. You've been cursed.
Very nice, very evil.
So, Kendall, do you even realize I muted you? So moving on. The next to leave AEW, be it not re-signing, asking for a release, or whatever have you. The next to leave AEW. Kendall, I'm going to start with you. And I will uncurse you so you can talk.
You really want me to say it?
Sure.
He just got there. Keith Lee.
Okay.
I hate to say it, Keith Lee. Because they treated him just like another wrestler. We've seen what this man can do. This man can move like he's on 205 Live. This man can do things that a man his size can't. But he's in a tag, which I'm not against. He's in a tag team with Swerve. Like I said, I'm not against that, but this man should be killing it right now. But yet he's just there doing stuff. Because like Tyree Taylor, go watch the interview. After the interview, he said AEW is just signing people for the pop. That's it. This man got a huge pop when he first debuted. Now he's just there. Like, oh yeah, it's Keith Lee. Hi.
I mean, that's valid. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little disappointed with how they booked Keith. So
we should be like, oh my god, Keith. We should be wanting to see Keith Lee wrestle every week. That needs to be like, oh hey Keith Lee, you're just there. Hey, we like I said, we all see what that man can do in the wrestling ring, and he just there. So when Swerve turns on him and Hit Row or Hit Makers debut, then he'll be officially shoveled up in the grave, buried, and he'll
pause. Leave. We're pausing the segment.
The dude's here.
Crayon Dude is here, ladies and gentlemen. What I liked about yesterday's podcast is right after KPG said "Go Cowboys," BTP Man said "F the Cowboys." BTP Man's rating went from a C+ to an S at that moment. Thank you, Crayon Dude. I love you, Crayon Dude. You are a real OG in my book. Also, Crayon Dude would like to say, hi, Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hello, Crayon Dude.
What about me, Crayon Dude? Crayon Dude, you're the only moderator on my channel. Don't do that.
Crayon Dude's upset at you because I left.
The disrespect that your tag team partner isn't a moderator on your channel. So, Mike, next to leave AEW. I already have one in mind.
I hate to say it, I think it's going to happen. MJF.
So you don't think nobody's going to leave between now and the year and a half?
Everybody's contracts are up. Everybody's contracts are still valid into 2024.
You don't think nobody's going to ask for the release?
The only one I can see that would ask for a release right now probably would be Keith Lee. But if not, if he stays, I am definitely saying MJF is going to go to WWE, and God bless him if he does, because I don't know what the hell he's going to do there that Vince will allow him to do.
He's going to go to control your narrative.
Oh God.
Did you hear my explanation of what CYN is, Josh, last week when I said it's the vegan version of wrestling?
No.
Yeah.
You see, y'all bring up valid points. I do see Keith wanting to leave eventually. I see if Vince throws enough money at MJF, MJF's going to leave, and Vince has the money to throw at MJF. But see, y'all are thinking big names. I'm thinking smaller names.
Who do you think?
Darius Martin.
Darius Martin might be let go because he's injury prone.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's injury prone, so he might be let go.
I don't think he'll be let go. I think he might end up just calling it a career, because literally he came back for 2 weeks, and it got hurt again.
Maybe 2 months. 2 months.
So I think Darius Martin, honestly, and it's not a bad thing. But it's one of them things where it's just a shame to see it happen to somebody with so much talent, but it's happened. So I think
Anthony Bowens is headed down that road too, because Anthony Bowens is always hurt.
Yeah.
But the difference is Anthony Bowens could also make a great manager for Max Caster, as he's shown. Darius Martin, when he's injured, he's just not involved.
What do you think of a Dante Martin Max Caster tag team out of this?
If they play it upright, they could
make the new Acclaim, with Bowens being the mouthpiece as a man. Well, you don't have to have Bowens as a mouthpiece, though.
I'm about to say, you can't. Max Caster can be his own mouthpiece.
Does anyone know if Dante Martin can bust a move? Because if so, we can have Max Caster rapping. We can have Anthony Bowens being the hype man. You know, the guy in the background of every rap. Yeah.
That's what he is anyway. He's the hype man. He's like, yeah, we're going to kick your ass.
And then Dante just comes out with a piece of cardboard a la 1980s and starts
breakdancing.
I think Darius. Is going. Crayon Dude is conflicted about MJF. He thinks he'll leave AEW for the money, but it will hurt his character. Like BTP Man said in the past, he'll likely be a watered down Miz. Yes, I do feel that way. But MJF faces the almighty dollar.
And he already gave a Q&A. I think it was in England today. And he did a Q&A where he said that his goal is to make as much money in this business as he can.
Yeah.
And probably retire at 40. But that's what I'm afraid of, that Vince would do something like that and make him a war. Look, he comes down a ramp. I'm not exactly, but he comes down the ramp, and the fans want to punch him in the face. He's not going to be allowed to go up in the fans' faces on SmackDown or Raw and start a riot in the crowd up against him. Vince will not allow that to happen. Oh, Blue Shirt Man was coming to join us.
Yeah, Blue Shirt Man was making his comeback. I'm good. I'm multitasking. I'm hopping in on my phone so I control the banners and the comments all at the same time. So, Crayon Dude also says MJF has been a tremendous impact to AEW, especially for Wardlow. I agree. And if Tony Khan is able to outbid Vince McMahon on any talent, it should be MJF. MJF is like the heel of all heels right now. If you want a bad guy for your business, MJF is that guy.
Okay. So side question. If MJF becomes world champion and he holds it until December of 2023, like a long ass reign. Like he wins it and at Winter is Coming. Like he holds it for a whole year, then loses it. Then he becomes a free agent January 1st. What's his asking price going to be from Tony Khan?
I could throw one better at you, Kendall. What if they go to Punk storyline?
That's what I was just thinking.
Have him keep the title, have him secretly signed, and make believe that he is gone.
Because that's the thing. MJF can work. MJF can work people, and he's saying like, I'm not signing shit until I hear my offer.
And he can go take and they'll send him to Connecticut. They'll have him stand in the lobby of WWE offices with the belt around over his shoulder. I mean, and I know they did it with Punk, but that was over 10 years ago. I mean, would it be a bad idea to rehash it and bring it into AEW?
TNA also did it with AJ Styles, but he actually defended the belt outside of TNA. I don't know if y'all watched TNA at that time, but he had a contract.
I remember that. I remember that. It was actually still on because they were actually still on regular cable back then.
Yeah. He had a whole contract infliction too, and Magnus won this whole tournament, and AJ came back and was like, I'm the champion still, but he actually defended the title outside of. Then he lost to Magnus, then he went on to become AJ Styles, the IWGP champion, Ring of Honor champion, blah, blah, blah.
So, Crayon Dude also said Keith Lee's debut was hype, but after that, he's also has a spot. Yeah, we're all in agreement on that one, my dude. It's honestly a shame because Keith Lee has all the talent in the world to get over, and I just don't feel like he's got enough time to really show that. So, moving along here, trying to get done with the AEWs because we still have WWE ones to get to. The next AEW signing. Who do you think is the next big announced signing? Kendall?
Okay, so we have some free agents still out there.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not gonna stall. Not gonna stall. Do you really want me to say it?
Sure, go for it.
Top dollar, baby.
Oh my god.
Top dollar.
Josh, were you reading my lips? You saw what I was doing? Look.
Sorry.
Top dollar, baby.
Shit row.
He gonna find all of them. He gonna find Brianna, Brandy.
Bottom dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, 99-cent store. Next.
And Mike, who do you think is the next big signing?
See, he don't even know. He want to say Hit Row too. Go ahead and say it. Say Hit Row.
I'm not saying it.
You ain't got nothing else to say.
I'm trying to think. Because you know who I want to say. But I'm reading stuff.
Bray Wyatt.
He's not coming. Jesus. I'm trying to think whose contracts are up soon. You know what? Cesaro.
That's who I was gonna say.
Cesaro. It just popped in my head. Cesaro.
I'm about to say I'm not worried about whose contract's coming up soon. I'm worried about the guy whose contract already expired. Cesaro. Give me Claudio.
Hold on.
Give me Claudio.
Kings of Wrestling.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know, Chris. I don't know how Chris Hero physically is, but you know.
Well, he's doing seminars.
Even if they don't do Kings of Wrestling, hell, I'd be all right with Cesaro being in a certain new faction. Not going to name any names, but I am going to drop hella obvious hints here.
Hey, he can be the first non-black member to Hit Row.
Cesaro got bars though, so
Yeah, so
you might not understand them bars. But
because we are
he's got
we
bars.
are the bar.
So
we don't set the bar. We
we
are
the bar. So I missed that tag team, him and Sheamus. They should have never broke that up. So moving into the WWE topics, who is going to be the next WWE Undisputed Champion? Mike.
It's not going to be Cody Rhodes.
I don't think it's Cody Rhodes either.
No time soon. I actually don't. I'm telling you, they want Roman to hold on to these belts until WrestleMania next year. Maybe then Cody.
I have a whole another one in mind.
Man, I know they're doing it to have the Rock match. I know to do. I can't see the Rock beating them though for the belts.
No, that won't happen. Not as busy as the Rock is. They are not trying to have a part-time undisputed champion. They did that enough with Brock, and people hated it. So, Kendall,
if they don't screw it up, Braun Breaker.
Okay, so far no one said mine. Kendall?
the guy on my fucking avatar, baby. Gable Stevenson.
No.
I knew it was coming. I felt
Absolutely not.
I felt it in my soul that he was going to say that.
The man is a freak athlete. The man can fucking go.
You just signed Cody Rhodes to a huge contract, made him leave AEW, and you're going to put.
I thought we were going to interrupt each. I thought we were going to interrupt each other. I'll let you talk. Let me talk.
No, I'm just asking you a question, though. You could honestly see Gable Stevenson winning that belt before Cody Rhodes.
I didn't say before Cody Rhodes did.
I said next.
Next.
Well, according to you, he's going to be the next Stardust. So if he's Stardust, he's going to be a joke of a gimmick. So.
But if he's not undisputed champion before Cody Rhodes, that means Cody Rhodes would have had to have won the title at some point before Gable Stevenson.
Okay, Gable Stevenson is going to be the next. He's going to beat Roman, and that's going to be that. The man's going to be built up as a fucking star. The man's an Olympic gold fucking medalist. If you think he won't be a star, then I don't know what bleach, piss, cocaine, heroin you're on, but get off of it.
All right, so neither one of y'all said mine. I think it leads to Cody Rhodes becoming undisputed champion, but it's not Cody Rhodes winning that title first. I think it's
Randall Keith Orton.
I think Randy. And hear me out. Why is Randy mentioning Roman so much in this feud with the Usos? Why did Roman tell the Usos to unify these titles? They're hinting at Roman and Randy. And can you tell me, what's a bigger match? Cody versus Roman? Honestly, I don't see that happening. Because they have to put that title on Cody. And when he goes, they have to. Fans are craving that. When Cody gets the shot, they have to give him the belt. So, do you have Cody go over your most over talent? No. Do you have a legend like Randy Orton go over Roman? And do you have Cody versus Randy for the undisputed title when there's a history between them, a long-standing history between them? I would pay my last dollar to see that match. Cody and Roman's just a match for me. I think Randy wins the title next. I think Randy is the one to take the title from Roman. Because Randy would put Cody over. Randy can put Cody over. And that would be a hell of a match with a hell of a build. Randy Orton. So, less intense. Who beats Austin Theory for the U.S. title? Or does anyone even care about the U.S. title anymore? Kendall, go to you first.
I went first. I thought we was going.
Man, I'm losing track. who has one?
I think he won't lose it for a while. I agree with you, Josh. He might beat the Ambrose, but I can next. Fuck. Dylan, if you're watching, Carmelo Hayes.
Oh my God! He read my mind because that's who I was going to say that. I think if they're going to break the Ambrose record, Carmelo Hayes will be coming up soon. It does make sense.
Yeah, I was going to say Carmelo too.
All right, so we're seeing Carmelo Hayes.
So next, Intercontinental Champion. And I swear to God, if either of you say Shanky, I'm hopping on a flight.
It's not going to be Shanky. It's going to be Veer.
Oh my God, don't let it be Veer. That's almost worse than Shanky.
No, Intercontinental Champion? Xavier Woods.
I'd be down for that.
They have to do something since he's getting a ring.
Give that man a singles title, damn it.
Yeah, so he needs to do something while he's getting a ring. So give him the IC title.
Mike.
This belt has been misrepresented so long now.
Lord.
Does it really freaking matter who holds it?
You talk about me stalling, but here we go.
Because honestly, Kendall, I can't think of anybody worse. I mean, I want that title to be represented the way, like you said, the way Cody represented it, or the way Bret Hart and
Sean.
You know what? I'll go with Kendall's pick. Is Xavier Woods. What the hell?
Yeah, I'd love to see Xavier win the title. I don't think he's next.
And think about it though, but think about it though, if it does happen, then all three members of the New Day have held the IC title.
It's true.
And then Woods would just have to win the WWE Championship to have them all hold the tag team, Intercontinental and World Heavyweight Champions.
The Shield did it first. Just saying.
It's true. The Shield did do it first. But
and they all held the United States Championship, so they're the only faction to all be Grand Slam champions.
Yeah,
because they all held tag teams, they all held the US, they all held the IC, and they all held the World Heavyweight Championship. So Shield did it first.
I think Jinder wins the IC title next.
Oh dear God!
No. Oh fucking Dylan was
I don't want him to.
Oh, I hate Jinder Mahal.
But I think he's going to. This isn't who I want to be the next. It's who I think is going to be the next. Logically, it makes sense that Jinder wins. Ricochet finna sell Halas.
Okay, so if he would have been in the kind of, wouldn't he have won last week or yesterday? Yeah, whatever the fuck it was.
Kendall, I love you, but it's the WWE we're speaking of. All right. They didn't even have either of these titles defended on WrestleMania. All right, they don't care about these titles. Why do you think they're going to put effort into a storyline for someone to get crowned a new champion? They're just going to put the
We
title
should
on
be
a random
asking
man.
when the next time Intercontinental Championship is going to be defended on pay-per-view. That's what we should be asking.
That'll probably be never. But I think Jinder. So, speaking of titles defended on pay-per-views, I guess really it's first, but they've done it before, so we're going to use that as the catalyst for the who's next. Undisputed Tag Team Champions.
Oh my God.
The Usos.
How easy is this?
Or are we okay, I got a question.
It's 50-50. It'll either be the Usos or RK Bro.
So are we talking about after they unify the Titan?
No,
Who's going to be?
I'm talking about like for this match. Who's coming out?
Oh, you're talking about this match. Okay.
Yeah, this is a give me, really. I mean.
Okay, so the Usos. I thought you were talking about like after this match. So,
Nah.
but yeah, the Usos.
Mike,
Come on, Usos.
You know what? I think Jinder and Shanky are gonna. I'm kidding you.
Oh my God.
The next to get released from the WWE.
I can name about. Okay, next 20 wrestlers.
It's coming. It's gonna come as a whole list. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Who's gonna be at the top of that list? Oh, Crayon Dude coming in with that last one. He's gonna disagree with us. He thinks it's Arcade Bro. Like I said, I think Randy's going after Roman. I don't think. So hear me out. What I think is going to happen. I don't think Usos are going over clean. I think Roman's jumping in, beating the living dog shit out of pause the whole game. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages.
Dan the man.
The man, the myth, the legend has graced us with his presence.
Where?
Dan the man, how are
Dan
you
the
doing,
man.
my guy?
Dan
Thanks for
the
having me,
man.
The man had a faster retirement than Tom Brady.
This man is on that Brett
The
Favre
fucking
retirement
goat.
plan.
out of retirement.
Bow down. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
So,
Neville's gonna be back, and you guys, 4 families, full life. Let's fucking go.
all right, Dan.
Am I
So
frozen?
we're talking.
you're
You're
good
a
now.
little laggy.
Yeah, you're lagging like a lot.
Just go punch your router. It's fine.
Internet looks okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You're good
if
now.
everybody
You're
can
coming
hear me.
through
You're good now.
You're going through now. So we're talking about next. You've missed a good chunk, but you made it in time for the segment I'm actually most excited about. So we'll get to that in a minute.
I'm excited.
Right now, we are talking about who is the next person to get released from the WWE.
Are we talking about like next list, or can we just pick out like the list of people? Since we know WWE's not just going to release one person, they're not going to release one person.
Like I said, who's at the top of that list? Not
Man.
the 20 names after. Who's the one at the top of that list? Let's go the most shocking out of the list.
Okay, most shocking.
Oh God, I would say. Go ahead, Kendall. I'm sorry.
Go
I'm
ahead.
excited.
I don't even
I'm
know.
excited to be here.
I'm thinking. Nobody that I'm about to name is going to be shocking. I can't think of nobody shocking that's going to get released.
I can.
Oh, I can think of a few.
You go ahead then.
Yeah, I mean, I could see like you could release Tamina or a lot of people that are doing the 24/7 title,
but nobody's shocking. Know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this. You ready? I'm gonna shock all 3 of you, and I'm gonna say this.
I'm ready for this.
After 6 months of realizing the shit is still the same as it was 6 years prior, Cody Rhodes is going to ask for his release and be let go from WWE.
Well, whatever.
Wow, hot take.
You think this soon though? Like I could see it. Like
he's going to sit there and go, you know what? Same shit, same smell. Can I get out of this?
It's not going to be 6 months though.
I'm saying within 6 months, Cody Rhodes is going to realize he made a mistake and he's going to go back to Jacksonville.
But 6 years has been a lot. Different writers, different producer. It's like a lot has changed in 6 years.
I think there's some. Well, hold on. I gotta do something.
Josh, am I crazy for saying it?
Yes, because he literally just came back, and you're saying 6. I can see like 2 years maybe.
I think it's a hot take. 6 months. I think it's a hot take. Do I think
there is money to be made? Because I've already put my money on it.
You know what? Money doesn't give you happiness, though.
I mean, really, Mike kind of has a point there. Bray Wyatt was selling merch like crazy, and he hadn't been on TV since Mania, and they still released him.
True.
So,
I gotta say though, this Cody shirt is like really nice.
You know what else?
I wouldn't say really 6 months though. I wouldn't say 6 months.
WWE logo like on the sleeve. Oh, I do like that, Josh. That's how long that came quick.
It did.
That came really quick.
I ordered it like last week. It shipped out, and I had it like the other day.
There's nothing like in a wrestling T-shirt. I just want to say that to everybody out there watching. If you're a wrestling fan,
wrestling T-shirts are the best.
We love our fucking T-shirts. We really do.
I have a dedicated drawer specifically for them alone. Like,
love it.
But yeah, I gotta say, next to get released, I don't think it's Cody Rhodes. I think Mustafa. I think Mustafa Ali, because he's been he
didn't like WWE's like he trying to get out.
He asked for his release.
They're gonna
and WWE denied it.
This is what they're gonna do with Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa.
No, Mustafa. That's what he wants to be pronounced.
He literally says it.
He says Mustafa.
I am a big fan of his.
So what he's going to do is
he's a police officer, by the way.
He's going to sit out the contract. Vince is going to let him sit it out, and with a week left, they're going to release him, and then he has a 90-day no compete to fuck him over.
Oh please! They'll wait until like day of.
Probably 24 hours before it. I wouldn't put it past Vincent, Bruce, and Johnny, and Nick Khan artists, but yeah.
So Kendall, Dan, y'all's releases.
I can't think of anybody right now.
Me either.
That would really get released.
Like Dan said, probably most of the people that's doing like the 24/7 shit. But
Reggie,
I think releasing Reggie would be a mistake.
I told Josh the other day. I think Dan, you said I don't see Reggie as a contender.
I see Reggie as Truth's replacement once Ron Killings officially retires from wrestling.
Which will be for another 10 years.
He's funny like Truth. He's funny like Truth. Vince needs that. He likes having a little bit of comedy, and having him do that is to keep Reggie on the roster.
No, I don't think he'll be like an actual contender for like any other championship outside of 24/7.
No, I think you're right, but I think they're missing the boat on the stuff he could do, man. I guess there's no cruiserweight title anymore.
That's the thing; they don't have a cruiserweight division.
But man, when I watch Reggie on TV, am I entertained? Yeah, I am.
Can you imagine Reggie in the battles of the Super Juniors?
Yeah, I mean,
fantastic.
That'll be.
I could see that's a guy if they release him that like Tony Khan scoop him up immediately because man, there's so much that can be done with Reggie.
Was he in the circus?
He'll be great on too.
Dude, he's an athlete. Like he's a freak athlete. There's so much to be done with that guy if you do it the right way, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I can't think of nobody, so Cedric Alexander.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Shelton Benjamin, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
there's those. It'll probably be a list of like 30 people when it happens. So
yeah,
we all might be right at the same time, except for Mike. I don't.
Are they talking about cuts? Are they talking about cuts soon?
It's the WWE.
Well, the April 15th cut deadline is already a week past, and normally that's when they do that. Is on tax day. They like, for some reason, tax day being the one to be that When it had like the multiple cuts, like
They're saving on
20 to
taxes.
30.
And man, they've
So-
cut so many people over the years that you were like, what? What? Like,
Yeah, especially 2020.
man, Braun Strowman was the world champion. They
Yeah,
cut him.
That's what got me. He literally had a world title match, and then within a week was released. I'm like, what?
But Marco Stunt doesn't get his contract renewed, and Tony Khan's the bad guy.
So
That's because Braun Strowman is set for life. He doesn't need to wrestle again. Marco Stunt got paid $5,000 fucking.
We do link in the bio if you want to donate to Marco Stunt.
His
Man.
GoFundMe is still going.
We're going FundMe. We're really pulling for this guy. Tony really, he painted a dream
We
for
gotta
him.
make a new one that for Jack Evans too. Jack Evans is
he's sleeping. Marco Stunt sleeping in his car.
What his clown car? That's about what all he thinks in.
What his Power Wheels that he uses?
He has a very nice Hot Wheels that he sleeps in. All right. So moving on, last one for the Who's Next. I feel like this one will actually go pretty quick, and then we can hop in segment 2. Next to get called up from NXT.
Ooh.
Groundbreaker.
Man.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
No, I don't disagree with Mike, but man, I don't know what they're doing. I thought Breaker was going after Mania when he didn't get the title.
Just have him show up on Raw after Mania and win the NXT title.
Yeah, it was really weird, man. Because I want to say Breaker too.
Actually, Buddy Murphy has already been cut by WWE. He's in AEW now.
Yeah, he's been gone.
We can't tell. I mean, Hook had a Dynamite match before he did. So,
man, if a call up, I'm gonna take a weird stance on this. I don't think anybody's getting called up for at least a month or two. I just feel like they're going to
that month or two. Who is it going to be?
Then now you're pressing me that I'm not really sure.
You're trying not to answer the question.
I have a theory.
Like
an Austin theory?
No, I don't have I think it's going to be the tag team of Cruz del Toro and probably Tiger Turan. Right. The former Legado del Fantasma, Joaquin Wilde, and Raul Mendoza. Because Lord only knows we need more tag teams on the main roster.
That's because he got rid of Lucha House Party. That's why you need them in masks now. That's why.
Because let's be real.
Lucha.
Who isn't tired of seeing RK Bro, the Street Profits, and the Alpha Academy in a continuous rotation?
I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say two. Wesley, he's gonna get moved up since he doesn't have next quarter.
Yeah, they're pushing him as a singles guy. I know he lost, but he looked like he could do it.
The Creed brothers, since they're obviously not going to tag team titles in NXT. So, and like you said, Lord knows we need more tag teams on the main roster. So, Creed brothers.
Creed brothers dirty.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I can't see anybody jumping right now. I thought it would be Breaker, and now I feel like I'm like, man, I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't. No one seems to be like they need to go, but they need to freshen up the rosters. But I just don't know who it's gonna be, to be honest.
So, Mike, you got any ideas?
I already said Braun Breaker.
Oh, bro, I'm lagging. All right, I had a long day at work. All right, so that wraps up Who's Next. So now on to the other segment. We're gonna play a good old-fashioned game of Guess Who.
Okay.
So here's the rules, ladies and gentlemen. I have a list. Separate. I'm not putting it on the screen. I'm not giving you guys any indication of who it is. The only foregone conclusion I will give you is these are active wrestlers between WWE and AEW. I have 5 men, 5 women from each promotion in a list that I will randomize. Whoever's at the top is who you're guessing. You ask me yes or no questions. I answer them yes or no. Might throw a maybe. We'll see. Depends on the question. And if you have 1 minute to guess the wrestler.
Okay.
Josh,
So,
are you gonna call on?
That
Are you gonna call on us, or are we just like all just
Oh,
yelling it out?
I'm doing one at a time.
Okay.
So wait,
okay.
Like
so
Mike
then-
does. Like Mike does one. Kendall does
Okay.
one. You do one.
Got
so
it.
if I give a guess and I'm right on the guess,
Yes.
then is it like 20 questions where you go, is it this? And then you say yes, and then I guess who it is? Or is it just
Like for example, if the wrestler is Hulk Hogan, who's not active, he's not on this list. If the wrestler is Hulk Hogan, if you said, was he in WWE? Yes. Was he in AEW? No. Was he world champion? Yes.
but then how do we get to answer then if we're
You instead of asking a question, you answer.
Okay,
If you think you know who it is, you go,
I'll
is it Hulk
volunteer to
Hogan?
go first. I'll volunteer to go first.
It's like that game, Guess Who? Yeah, like where you ask questions, are they wearing a hat? No. Click, 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 click. And
okay.
it's like, I think it might be this guy.
Okay.
So that's how we're gonna go. Kendall's volunteered to go first. So I'm gonna let you guys pick how much I randomize this. Kendall, pick a number between 1 and 10.
I'm excited.
This will be interesting.
7.
All right. Give me 1 second. My computer is being slow.
Crayon dude watching?
Yeah.
On and off.
He's around.
My guy.
All right. Kendall, I got your wrestler. Let me set my timer. I'm multitasking on multiple devices here, so bear with me. All right. Kendall, not 1 hour. My God, Kendall will 100% go for an hour.
I'm gonna stall my ass off
That's
that whole hour.
a Stolen classic by Kendall.
All right, Kendall, your time begins now.
Are they in AEW?
Yes.
Are they in a faction?
No.
Are they in Ring of Honor?
No.
Are they a champion?
Yes.
Women, are they a women's champion?
Yes.
Jay Cargill?
Yes.
Oh, thank God!
I'm
Oh.
not even kidding you. As soon as I hit that 7, I saw her. I don't know if you guys saw my face. I was like,
You
of
gotta be
course,
fucking
Kendall.
kidding me.
It's Jade Cargill.
Okay, so we're asking the questions.
Yeah. We're
Oh,
playing Guess Who,
then-
basically.
This is
Okay. I got the gist of it now.
Okay.
This is not gonna be easy.
All right, Mike.
Then
we're-
just think of it this way. Just think AEW, WWE. Okay, yes. This one, yes. That one, yes.
Who
Then this could be
it can't be Impact, right? You're saying
No.
it's just WWE or AEW.
You can ask if they've ever been in Impact, sure.
Okay,
Looking at the list, I can tell you definitively, I don't believe anyone has.
but it's current
Um,
rosters of AEW and WWE.
Current rosters active. And Mike, because my computer wants to act stupid, pick a number between 1 and 5. 7 took.
Oh, Jesus.
well, my birthday month is May, so 5.
Ooh, Mike was born in May. That's a good month.
Don't worry, you'll get notified when my birthday is.
I'll send you a shout out.
Just send
Don't
me a
worry.
gift.
All right.
Give me your address. I'll send you a gift.
All right. Mike, I have your wrestler, and your time begins now.
Are they in AEW?
Yes.
Are they female?
Yes.
Was she formerly a man?
No.
Oh my god.
Is she a dentist?
No.
Ah, they got me.
Is she a runaway?
No.
Is she straight from her mama's kitchen?
What?
No.
Damn it, not her. Okay. Is she Mexican?
I believe so.
Well, there's only one that sticks out for the.
Is it Thunder Rosa?
Yes.
Yeah, she's Mexican, Josh.
I thought she was, but she's also like from Texas. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't
Josh. So that's like saying if I say
Yeah, I think so.
As like say I'm Italian, but I'm from Italy.
She literally came out with the flag, and it was a whole deal.
You know who I was thinking about the first one, right? When I said was she formerly a man?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no, we know.
My favorite female wrestler said nobody ever.
All right, Dan. Number between 1 and 5. Maybe we'll not get an AEW female this time.
Is this 3?
1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, Dan.
Are they in WWE? Oh, go ahead. You go ahead. You're the host. I'm sorry.
Because you're so awesome, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. You
are
got
they
a minute.
Are they in WWE?
Yes.
Are they male?
Yes.
Do they have a title?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. I'm knocking this out the park. Are they a tag team champion?
Yes.
Is it Matt Riddle?
No.
Is it Randy Orton?
Yes.
Yeah! Let's go! I won, Josh. What was that time? Come on.
You ended it at 34 seconds remaining, so that's 26 seconds. Kendall actually beat you out a little bit.
Oh my god! Come on!
Kendall had 37 seconds left.
Oh my god!
So Kendall got that at 23 seconds.
Oh man, Kendall, congratulations!
You had like 13 seconds left.
47 seconds.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Because once I heard women and champion, I was like Jay Cargill, bitch, all the way.
So I got 17 more. So we're gonna. Oh my god!
I could have sworn I won on that, but yeah, no, damn.
That's longer than AP. All right. Yeah.
So what was Kendall's time?
23 seconds.
What was mine?
I lasted longer than Antonio Brown.
26.
Nice.
God
and
damn.
BTP man did not want to assume Thunder Rosa was Mexican. She could be carrying the Thank you, Crayon Dude. I don't want to assume anyone's ethnicity. So,
but I'm willing to reveal people's former genders.
So we're gonna run it back. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I have 17.
Oh my god!
I can't believe.
So I'm next. I'm gonna try to be about 23. I'm gonna try to be about 23 seconds. I'm gonna try to be my own record.
Kell's breaking records.
I'm
thinking like I won.
I just got a whip of Mama D's cooking right now, and I want my dinner.
Shout out to Mama D. She likes those.
All right, come on. We got 17 more. Let's go.
Between 1 and 5, Kendall.
1.
All right. Let me pull the timer back up, and you have 1 minute beginning now.
Are they in AEW?
No.
Are they in WWE?
Yes.
Are they a champion?
No.
Are they a former champion?
Yes.
Are they a former Intercontinental champion?
No.
US?
No.
Tag?
No.
World?
No.
Women's?
Jesus.
Women's tag team champion?
No.
Women's champion? Raw tag team champion?
Raw. Yes.
Raw? Becky Lynch?
No.
You said former, so I can't say Bianca. Sasha?
No.
Nia?
No.
Active
isn't in this.
Alexa?
No.
Who was Raw Women's Champion? Bailey?
You named 2 to 4. There's 2 more left.
And 0 seconds remaining, Kendall. Final guess.
Oh man, who was?
Former Charlotte? Yes, Charlotte.
No. Ronda Rousey.
Ah,
I was gonna guess that.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
That was a hard one. That
Mike,
was hard.
1 and 5.
5 was good to be the first time. Let's do it again.
Ronda Rousey. Jesus.
Okay.
That's hard.
All right, Mike. I have your wrestler. Your time begins now.
WWE,
No.
AEW,
Yes.
female,
No.
male,
Obviously.
obviously. Well, hey, we don't know.
Okay, come on.
How they identify?
Current
You're on the
champion.
clock, Mike. Come on.
Current champion,
No.
former champion,
No.
Ooh.
singles,
Yes.
Oh man, this is a hard one.
that's what she said. Oh God, Keith Lee.
No.
Were they a former WWE employee?
No.
Ooh.
Orange Cassidy.
No.
Go MJF. MJF.
0 seconds. Final guess.
I'm gonna go with Dan MJF.
No.
Will
Ah.
Hobbs.
Send Hook.
Oh
Ah.
my God.
God, I wish my dad just.
I would like to
screwed everything
apologize
up
for
to
at
me.
7:30 Hook for being that stupid.
Man, I wish.
Crayon dude, he got us too.
Man, I wish my dad just got me over. That would have been,
Whatever.
That's what
Dan,
she
1
said
and
too.
5. Wow.
1 to 5. 2.
Only in Kentucky.
I'm doing it again because we already did them. Okay.
Is 2 work? Does that work?
I did 3 because 2 landed on someone we've already done.
Yeah, give me whatever. So I just gotta.
I just did one more. I got one that we haven't done, so we're doing that.
Okay.
1 minute beginning now, Dan. You just actually before we begin, you only have to get it before the minute, and you win this round. I mean,
Okay. Ooh,
actually,
I'm
you just gotta
nervous.
get it right.
I'm a little nervous here.
All right,
Okay.
1 minute beginning now.
WWE wrestler, AEW wrestler,
Yes.
champion,
No.
male,
No.
female,
Yes.
Chris Statlander.
No.
Fuck.
As former male.
Not been a champion.
No.
Velvet Sky, or Red Velvet.
No. They have been a champion.
Oh, they have Britt Baker.
Yes.
Ah, let's go. I said it. Come on. Average them together. Did I get a? Did I win this?
You're winning because that time you had 28 seconds. So even added together, you still beat them this round.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna do another round. I'm having fun with this, guys.
This
I'm
is
enjoying
fun.
this.
This is actually really fun.
This might be a running bit here. So
I like this one.
Kendall,
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
1 and 5.
4.
Horseman.
5, 6,
Families.
7. There we go. Took me 7 clicks to get to somebody we haven't done. All right.
Maybe we should
Adam?
cross off the list of who you did.
All right, come on.
It's not that easy. It's not
Right
that
on, dude. We appreciate the support, man.
Well, she also got came in Pittsburgh.
Kendall.
Yeah.
Nobody heard me
What?
now say that one.
All right. Come on. Shut up.
All right, 1 minute starting now.
AEW.
Yes.
Former champion.
Oh no, I'm sorry, no.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So WWE. Former
You
champion.
might have to give him some
Yes.
time back.
I trust me, I'm gonna laugh at that.
Former
Former
champion.
champion, yes.
Former Intercontinental.
No.
U.S.
No.
Tag.
No.
World champion.
No.
24/7.
No.
NXT?
No.
NXT tag?
No.
You just said they were a former fucking champion.
You never said women's.
Women's world
Women's-
champion,
wo-
Kendall.
Raw Women's Champion.
I'm
Yes.
curious on this one.
Fuck, we already done this one, asshole. Alexa,
No.
Shayna,
No.
Nia,
She didn't win
No.
a title.
fucking Sasha,
No.
Charlotte,
No.
fucking Lottie Dottie. Fuck, I don't know.
Bailey?
Bailey?
Yeah, Bailey.
All right. So Kendall, final guess. I gave you like an extra 10 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
Lita, Trish. Is that like a trick question?
No, active wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
You're really gonna punch yourself when I tell you.
Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. I don't
You
know.
got-
Give it to me.
All right. You said you only asked former champion. You never asked if they were a current
Okay, just give me the fucking answer, asshole.
Bianca Belair.
You
She's
motherfucker.
current.
Wow. That's
She's the
hard.
current women's champion.
And she was
She's
a
also
former.
a former women's champion.
Then why
Remember
the fuck-
SummerSlam? SummerSlam happened.
But still, though, she's a current. You should still say
You can
current.
be
You didn't
a
say
current-
former.
No,
But she's
you
the
answer the
current-
questions.
That
These are
makes
yes
no
or no.
fucking sense.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't
Josh,
lie.
actually, he does.
Yeah.
You know what though? I would defend Kendall any time, but he actually has a legitimate argument on this.
No. Because
The
you can be a
smoke.
former world heavyweight champion
But
and a
she's
current
a-
WWE champion.
She's current, though. Right
No,
now,
not the-
it would be different if
Not
she's
the
not
same
the
title,
current
though.
world champion.
Not the same title.
Is
You
it?
said-
Is
She's
it
a former
yeah, it is the
Raw
same
Women's
title.
champion. No,
It's the same
it's not.
title.
She
I
lost
said
the world
Raw
title at
Women's
SummerSlam
champion.
and regained it at WrestleMania.
Either way,
I will
She's
say
also
this:
for Raw
Josh
Women's
is the
champion.
host. The host can make a trick question.
I have a
That is tricky.
legit argument.
Kendall has a legitimate beef, but
That's a legit
Look,
argument. Am I wrong?
These are yes or no questions. Is Bianca a former champion? Yes.
all
But
right,
she's
all right.
not a former Raw Women's. She is,
Josh.
but she's the current one right now.
She's a two-time. That means she was also a former Raw Women's champion.
But she's the
All right,
current
Josh.
right now.
Who's next? Is it me or Mike?
It's Mike next.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Okay, so Mike, do I have a legit argument on that?
Yeah, you do.
Not in my world. 1 through 5.
The host makes the final call.
You know
but
what? Let's
I'm
go
curious to
with numero uno.
1. Okay. I feel like we might have a repeat of what just happened. Okay. Mike, your time begins now.
WWE.
Yes.
Current champion.
Yes. No.
Ooh, he's gonna get this.
No,
quick.
okay, here we go.
Yes, no.
No.
Former champion.
Okay.
Yes.
Male.
No.
Female.
Yes. Obviously.
Charlotte, Bailey, Sasha,
No.
Alexa,
No.
Ronda Rousey,
This is gonna
No.
get.
Naomi,
No.
Natalia,
No.
Shayna,
No.
Mandy Rose.
No.
No, wait, she's a
Oh
current NXT.
Jesus, this is gonna get tough.
Not Becky,
Yes.
Oh,
former SmackDown Women's Champion.
And former Raw.
wow.
So there we go.
Josh, are these only gonna be active wrestlers?
Yes.
Okay.
I still
It's
consider
funny how we
Becky
have like all female, except for like one question. I think.
There's 10 men on here, and you guys are picking the numbers to give me all the women. So,
Okay.
Dan, 1 through 5.
Oof.
I mean, honestly,
give
Kendall,
me-
would you rather have taco or you rather have sausage?
Ooh, I could go for the tacos right now.
Yeah, so that's what we do. We'll pick in all the tacos.
All right. I'll go 1, Josh. I'll go 1.
Okay, I love it. All right, 1 worked perfectly. Dan, your time begins now.
WWE wrestler.
Yes.
Okay. Champion.
No.
Ooh. They're not a Tesla. What is it?
You lagged out on.
They're a
What was
tag
the
team.
question?
Can you hear me? Tag team wrestler.
Kind of.
Damn it. Male.
Yes.
Ooh. Ron Killings.
No.
They're did they ever win the Intercontinental title?
Yes.
Jesus, why did I ask that question? And currently employed by WWE.
Yes. Active.
Hmm. Oh my God.
I kind of got an idea.
It's not Ron Killings. It's Miz.
No. Final guess.
All right, final guess. Oh man, I'm not gonna get this. Former Intercontinental Champion. They're currently employed.
Kind of in a tag team.
Can I guess if he doesn't?
They're kind of in a tag team. I don't want to say Randy
got
Orton
it.
because I've already
Oh,
said
I got
Randy
it.
Orton.
Can I guess?
Let Dan guess. Let Dan
Oh,
guess.
hold on. I want to say it's Randy Orton, but I've already got Randy Orton. It is. They're in a tag team right now. Dix McGee.
No.
Is he still
Who?
wrestling?
I'm gonna give Kendall the chance to guess because there was a
Dix
huge
McGee.
debate over
Dix
his.
McGee's not wrestling anymore.
I
Damn
don't
it.
think so. There's a whole controversy on Kendall, so I will give Kendall the opportunity to guess.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, Mike, your guess.
Biggie.
No, Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, Jesus
What?
Christ.
Dirty Dogs, kind of in a tag team, former Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Damn.
All right,
Damn.
let's run this one more
That
time.
was hard. That was a hard one.
So Kendall, 1 through 5.
Give me a
2.
few minutes, guys. I'll be right back.
What was it, Kendall?
2.
2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, Kendall. You have your wrestler, and your time begins now.
AEW.
No.
Are they in NXT?
No.
Former NXT champion.
Yes.
Okay, former NXT. Are they a one-time NXT champion or a two-time?
1.
Are they on SmackDown?
Yes.
Are they in the mid card?
I guess you could call it that.
Upper mid card?
Maybe.
Current Intercontinental champion?
No.
Former Intercontinental champion?
No.
Former tag team champion?
Yes. Yes and no, according to you. So.
Xavier Woods?
No. Final guess.
Oh, the Independent Wrestling Network shared Beyond the Pyro.
Kofi Kingston?
No.
Hey, Chihuahua.
You forgot to ask a very important question: male or female?
Okay,
Sasha
who was
Banks.
it?
Right.
Who was it?
Sasha Banks. I just said that.
No. Because when I said NXT
What?
champion, I was talking about male. If I was talking about female, I would say NXT women's champion.
She
No.
was the NXT Women's Champion. She was an NXT.
Yes, I said NXT champion, referring to the main championship. So I was talking about. If I was talking about women's, I would have said women's
Then
champion.
you need to be then you need to be more specific.
I would be specific. I
I don't
said
know
NXT champion. I was
I'm
talking
sorry.
about.
Last I checked, an NXT champion can encompass all NXT champions.
All right, give me another one. I'm ready.
That's
Mike's up
bullshit.
next.
Oh, it's Mike. It's Mike's turn. No, never mind.
All right,
Keeping
timed it
the same
perfect.
order. All right, 1 through 5.
2.
3.
More.
There we go.
Oh, you're still on the show?
Mama D's about to whoop some ass. Mama D. Mama D.
You got a Mama D chant going right now.
The Mama G what?
A Mama D chant now going. It's only Dan, but it's a chant.
Mama
Mike.
D, you're the main event of WrestleMania this year.
All right, Mike. I have your wrestler. Your time.
Yes, go right ahead.
I have your wrestler. Your time begins now.
You're right back there.
WWE.
I'll pause your time because I legitimately forgot that quick. Hold on. All right. Yes. Time resumes.
Male.
Yes.
Former champion.
Yes.
Current champion.
No.
Big E.
No.
He's not active.
He's still in the active roster.
He's not active.
All right, hold on,
Kofi
we're
Kingston.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pause it real quick. We're not arguing. This is
Yeah,
time.
no. Let him answer. Let him answer.
All right, continue. Not Kofi.
Thank you. Was in a tag team.
Yes.
Seth Rollins.
By God, yes.
Oh, Mike. That's
As
huge.
soon as I clicked it, I'm like, Mike, if you don't get this, Dylan is going to give you so much shit tomorrow.
Dylan is jacking his dick right now.
Well, as soon as
like,
I figured, all right. So like I'm figuring New Day, and then I'm like, wait a second, what about the Shield? And I said, right, wasn't a tag team. Yes.
Yeah. So Dan,
oh my God, this is gonna be. I don't know. Yeah, I'm ready.
1 through 5.
4.
Yes, he
Jeez.
does equal ratings.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And
Okay. Is
Go.
it WWE wrestler?
Yes.
Damn it, that's a lot of people. Champion.
Yes.
Ooh, a champion right now.
Yes.
Holy crap. Singles title.
Yes.
Austin Theory.
No.
Who has the other belt? Jesus Christ. Is it the Intercontinental title?
No.
Is it the world title?
Yes.
Roman Reigns.
Correct.
Let's go! Who has the U.S. title, by the way? Or not the U.S.
Austin
title?
Theory.
Who has the
Ricochet.
Intercontinental title?
Ricochet.
Ricochet
Oh.
until Shanky beats him next week.
Yeah, fuck Ricochet. God.
All right. So we'll go one more round, and then I'm gonna throw a bone out there. So we're gonna go one more round.
Okay.
Kendall, 1 through 5.
Number 3. Imagine if we had Johnny Burke on this show, like right now playing this game.
No, Johnny Burke would tell you how like wrestling was better when he was watching in 1989,
When he was in his
but he
dad's
wasn't actually watching.
All right, Kendall.
he'll be like, I don't know,
Let me just say, Johnny Burke, I love you, I do. You didn't live those times. Stop acting like things were better when times that you didn't exist in. It's annoying. But whatever.
All right, Kendall. I have your wrestler, and your time begins now.
AEW.
Yes.
No faction.
Yes.
Are they a faction on Dynamite or Rampage?
Both.
Are they a 3-man faction?
Active wrestlers? Yes.
Um, Dark Order,
Well, Mike is
No.
going to be happy with his dinner.
Blackpool Combat Club,
Yes.
Mama D. Mama
John
D.
Moxley.
Bingo. John Moxley. All right.
Oh yes,
I'm sitting there. As soon as I pulled it, I'm like, I feel like I'm giving the biggest clue.
that's why I sound like Blackpool Combat Club. 'Cause I seen you do. I was like
If
Blackpool.
you start listing the factions and ignored the shirt, I was gonna come to Texas.
That shirt came really fast.
Mike, 1 through 5.
1 through what?
5.
4.
All right. Mike D. Stefano.
Yes.
I have your wrestler. Your time begins now.
WWE.
No.
AEW.
Yes.
Male.
Yes.
Former champion.
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna get this quick.
Kenny by God Omega.
No.
Chris Jericho.
No.
TNT champion.
No.
Former world champion.
No.
Former tag
Oof.
team champion.
No.
Ooh.
Nyla Rose.
No.
Brian
pick a-
Cage.
Pick a gender. Pick a gender.
He did. He said male.
Okay, never mind.
Ricky Starks.
No.
Oof.
It's a former champion.
Yes.
Ring of Honor. Duh.
This is
Samoa
tough.
Joe.
No. Final guess.
Oh my
I
god.
gave you the former champion I can think of. Cody Rhodes.
No. Mike. Again with the specificities of the question. I never said he was a former AEW champion.
Wow.
Brian
who-
Danielson.
No,
Oh,
no. That's
God.
unfair.
Wow, Kendall's sticking up for me. You know you did me dirty.
That's unfair.
I'm
Kendall's sticking
sorry.
up for
This
me,
is the
you
nature
did-
of the
you-
game.
But
Yo.
for Kendall,
Wow.
to defend me, you did me dirty on that one.
I'm sorry. These are
That's
yes or no
unfair.
questions. It's
That's
Daniel
hard.
Bryan
Current
Danielson.
wrestler in AEW was a former champion, is Brian Danielson, who never won a title in AEW.
Exactly.
Because
Hey,
you just
Josh.
asked if he was a former champion, not former
Josh.
former champion in AEW.
Josh, hit me right now, because I feel like you're digging here. I'm
Yeah,
excited about this.
you're reaching like on some of these.
Nah,
Like with my question about Bianca.
Y'all are giving me blanket questions. I'm answering them as blanket questions.
No,
right.
you like that Bianca one. She's the former champion.
I'm ready.
She's the current champion.
1 through 5, Dan.
1.
1,
Okay.
2, 3. Okay.
WWE wrestler.
No.
AW wrestler.
Yes.
Woman.
No.
Male.
Yes.
Champion.
No.
Be Pacific.
Former champion.
No.
High flyer.
No.
CM Punk.
No.
Ah, fuck. Oh my god. More wins than losses.
I don't know. I think more wins.
Are they on Dark?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Are they a Hardy brother?
No.
Are they in the tag team?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh god. Fuck.
And
me.
final guess.
They're in a tag team.
Can I answer?
No.
Bowens. Anthony
No.
Bowens.
All right, Kendall.
Max Caster.
No. I thought you of all people would get this. It's
Willie Hobbs.
Powerhouse Willie Hobbs.
He's not in a tag team.
Well, him and Starks are a tag
Tag
team.
team. Damn.
All right. So,
I've been had.
Yeah.
I'm-
Like I said, Josh is reaching. Hobbs is not even
No,
in a tag team.
you're
What the
not.
fuck?
I'm not reaching. I'm not
Yes,
reaching.
you are. Yes,
He's
you
Team
are.
FTW, is he not?
He's in Team
It's
Taz.
a faction.
That's not an
Whatever.
official tag. They tag team. When we say tag team, we mean like a regular tag team.
Well, maybe you
He's
should
not
say
in
that.
a regular tag
Maybe
team.
you should say that. Maybe you should say that.
Hold on.
Maybe you should suck my dick.
Josh,
Uh-oh.
double or nothing. Give me another one right now.
All right.
Right here, right
We
now.
demand. We
Well,
demand.
double
give
or
Dan the
nothing.
man.
Actually, you know what?
Give him
I'm
another
choosing
one.
how many times I randomize this list.
Double or nothing. That didn't count. Let's go right now.
That didn't count. Shit, you should give all of us another one because none of ours count. Mike
Alright.
should get another.
Bet.
Mike should get another one too.
I will give you all one more round, but I'm
All right,
going to
we're
make the rules.
collectively going to figure this out together. This is
All right.
double or nothing. This is Mike
Fine.
D.
If we're
Stefano,
going to do it that
Kendall
way.
Glover, Dan Bollier.
All right, fine. If we're going to do this, I'm going to up the time to 3 minutes.
Bring it.
Yeah.
And how we are going to
Yes,
do
please.
this, let me lay out the rules because this is not how the game was planned. You're going to take turns asking a question. Dan starts, Kendall starts, Mike. Dan, Kendall, Mike. Dan, Kendall,
Okay.
Mike. We're going to go round like that.
Sure.
If you need me to answer a question specifically, say that.
We will get this in
former
a,
AEW
we'll get this in
champion,
2
former
minutes.
WWE champion, blah blah blah, etc. etc. So we are just way out there in the open with this. NXT encompasses all NXT, WWE encompasses all WWE, and AEW encompasses all AEW. The AEW World Championship is an AEW World Championship. Don't say former AEW champion and me expect me to say, yeah, totally, it's a World Championship. So just to be clear,
NXT champion, you should automatically. Never mind. Man.
NXT World Championship. So that's how this is going to go. Specific questions. We're going to start with Dan. We're going to go in an L shape on this screen.
How much time do we have? Are we
We have
doing
3
2 minutes?
And
How
I
much?
have.
Did someone say 3 minutes?
All right, and then I have your wrestler.
3-minute
So-
warning.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end all be all of Guess the Wrestler here on Beyond the Pyro. You three,
Hold on.
your time starts now.
I think somebody knocked on his door.
Is it a WWE wrestler?
No, Kendall.
Kendall.
Somebody knocked on the door.
Are they in AEW?
Yes, AEW.
All right,
Are they in
Mike,
the
come on.
stable?
Mike.
Are they a female?
No. Dan.
Fuck, motherfuck. Is it Kenny Omega?
No.
God
Kendall.
damn.
Are they a former AEW World Heavyweight Champion?
No. Mike.
Are they a former WWE champion?
No. Dan.
Have they held a title in AEW?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they a former AEW World Tag Team Champion?
No. Mike.
Okay. Okay.
So it's TNT.
Oh, yes, yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Mike.
So it's TNT champion.
Wait, did you say TNT or tag team?
TNT.
TNT, no. Sorry.
Oh, it's
Ah.
a tag team. Tag team.
All right, tag team is yes.
Shit.
So Mike, there's a freebie.
Jungle Boy.
No. Dan.
Greenland. What the fuck is his name? The dinosaur guy.
No. Pause, because I feel like getting all these questions, I feel like something got misconstrued. Not a former champion. Former tag team champion in AEW.
In AEW, not
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Current AEW champion of some sort.
Oh, it's a current champion?
Yes, I believe we said that.
All right, Kendall.
Yeah,
We-
whoever's
So
that.
they're current champion of some sort in AEW and they're for tag team champion.
Yes.
So it's not Sammy. Is it?
It might be. Well, Sammy's the only one I can
No,
think of.
Sammy's not a tag team champion. So is it? No, Adam Page.
Correct.
Yeah!
I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. Adam Page. I'm like, just say it.
We got it.
I knew you guys would get that one.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's not Sammy, so it has to be Adam Page.
We are the
Are the
champions.
champion.
We are the champions.
What? Dan, Mike, do y'all want to say something?
It feels
Y'all
good
want
to
to say
win.
something?
Kendall, it feels good to win. Feels
It
I
does.
damn
want to
good
hear a
win.
thank you. Do I hear a thank you coming out your mouth?
Hey, you're the MVP. You are the Scott
I
Hall.
told you if you were defending me, you know he was wrong.
Look, I'm saying that this is
Echo.
All right, Lou Gehrig.
We are
is
the
how-
champions.
this is how this game goes, though. So this is coming back. So just be ready, because at the end of the day, if you want an answer to a specific question, you need to be specific.
No, I mean,
I will never
But some of
assume.
that shit's confusing though.
Nah,
Like
look,
with Bianca Belair,
look, because what you
former
gotta
champion,
understand,
even though
I'm
she's
not
the
gonna
current
say-
champion right now.
I'm not going to sit here and read into what you're asking me. You asked me if they're a former champion. Yes, they've won titles elsewhere.
no, I thought that
Former
was
champion.
fair. I thought it was a fair competition.
If they're a
But not the
two-time
Bianca one. I said
if they're
former War.
no. Because if they're a two-time women's champion, current women's champion, that also means they are a former women's champion.
Damn.
Plain and simple.
No, I thought it was more than fair.
You are
I mean,
you are a former champion the minute you lose the title, and that never goes away. Even if you win the title again, you're still a former champion. You're just also a current champion.
no, I agree.
Ric
So-
Flair's a 16-time world champion. He's
And if he
also
won
a
the title tonight-
16-time loser.
Exactly.
We are the champ. We
So-
did
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we've gotten
it.
uber heated, we're gonna move into what you all have been waiting an hour and a half for. We're gonna get into the highlights and lowlights of the week. Guys, we're gonna keep this short because we are at an hour and a half, and your boy's tired and hungry.
Yeah.
So
Anybody wants to tune in, like we bring it. If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
please do.
Be nice.
So we're gonna start off with Raw as we always do. This is nothing new. We're gonna start with Dan. Dan, you've always had such a soft spot for Raw, and then there's also the fact that your boy is on there.
Yeah, I enjoyed Raw. I thought it was really good. If you're gonna have Cody on the show, you know I'm gonna like it. I don't think it was anything crazy. I'm trying to even remember what happened because I watched it live. I'm gonna give Raw, like, I don't know, what are we scoring this out of?
5 stars.
I'll give it a 3. I'll give it 3. Like, you know, I did enjoy it. You put Cody Rhodes on Raw, take my money, take it.
All right, and Mike, your opinions on Raw and your grade.
I'm gonna give it a 3 also. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. But that 24/7 segment
Yes.
made the show this week. I didn't like I still don't like in why in God's name Vince McMahon still feels in a non-title match your champion has to be pinned. Still don't get the logic in that, but all in all, it was a good show. I give it a 3. And like Dan said, Cody is making Raw a little bit more enjoyable.
All right, Kendall, Raw.
I'll give it a slightly bit of a at 3.5. I like Austin Theory winning the U.S. title. I like the
Yeah,
24/7.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
I like the wedding segment. Our truth is fucking gold. Will always be gold. But it is a sad shame that I didn't realize they posted on social media that Nikki ASH has went from being Raw Women's Champion to a background character at a fucking wedding ceremony. Um, our truth, if I ever get married, you're my minister. You can officiate that. Um,
That
yeah.
shit was very entertaining.
Um, yeah. I enjoyed Raw. Cody was
And
on there.
I'll say this, Nikki ASA, she's got a fat ass, so I kind of like.
Ooh.
Adrenaline in my soul. Da, 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 da. So 3.5.
I'm giving
Ooh,
it 3.
Raw's
giving it-
gonna win this week.
No,
No, it's not.
I think he's gonna win.
I'm giving it 3. I think this is actually the highest I've ever given Raw on this show. I actually, for the first time, I think since the title's inception, I actually found the 24/7 title entertaining. I thought that segment was great. Austin Theory winning the title, fantastic. Cody Rhodes makes Raw for me. Everything else was very forgettable. I honestly don't remember anything outside of those 3 moments. So I'm giving it 3 stars. Next up, we have NXT 2.0. Mike, NXT 2.0.
This show is just killing me now. I mean, for God's sakes. 2.5. I can't take it.
Kendall.
NXT 2.0 was kind of boring this week. They built the North American title scene to next week. We're gonna get Carmelo, Solo, and I don't even remember his fuck Trevor Lee or whatever.
Cameron
Cameron
Grimes.
I'm kind of see that match next week, but yeah, it was kind of boring. You had Wesley say, "I feel lonely. I need to do something." Motherfucker, wrestle. Do what you know best. Wrestle. I would think that he's gonna be a good single star, but this week it was boring. So I'll give it 2 stars.
All right. While we wait for Dan to get back, I'm giving it 2 stars as well. The only highlight for me was the North American title build. That was it. I don't see anything else going on. All right. The Gacy Breaker storyline this week fell flat for me. I was just like, I couldn't care less about this. I thought it had potential, and then they just nosedived off a cliff. So I'm just not interested in that. The North American title dilemma is literally the only thing that piqued my interest. So they're getting 2 stars for me.
I apologize for that, guys. That's
Yeah, you're good. It happens. Dan, NXT 2.0, thoughts, grade.
Yeah, I could see a lot of it, but I enjoyed the show. I think Braun Breaker being like the main attraction on that show is good, but I'd probably only give it like a 2.3, 2.5 maybe.
All right.
It wasn't. It didn't knock it out of the park for me. That's all.
And then AEW Dynamite. I just want to point out, in the case no one's ever watched the show before, Mike's highest score for Dynamite is 4.5 until the day that they come in and film it in the Tokyo Dome. So, Kendall.
Exactly.
I'm going first.
Yeah, sure.
5 stars. Jay was on there, so.
Oh God, she's on.
So my every week usual. If Jay Cargill's in the match or in the segment, automatic 5 stars. So
The problem is, me and Kendall are gonna look at her ass. Like, we can't help it.
Exactly.
We're weak.
I hate to see you go, but I love to see you walk away. A Dynamite was good. Hook's debut. That's why I also give it 5 stars. Um, on Dynamite, I hope we see him more. Hookhausen. I love that. I love that pop when he said, "You ain't gonna get cursed by Dan Hauser. You're gonna fight Dan Hausen." That pop just proves to me that they need to be paired up more. So even though, like I said before the show, that it might be a one-off tag team, but we're gonna get Hookhausen. You're gonna fight Dan Hausen.
All right.
No,
Yeah, Dan.
I totally agree.
You're next, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll say this, man. If my daddy could just push me to the moon.
Oh my God, this is not unhinged, sir.
No, it's not. I'm not gonna be unhinged. Do I like Hook? Yeah, I like what he's doing. Do I know he has the advantage because of who his father is? Yeah, I do. I really do.
So
right,
Cody didn't have an
All
advantage
right,
when he was
pause.
in WWE.
Because actually, I'm glad you brought this up because
He didn't get pushed to the moon like Hook has.
hold
Yeah,
on,
and his daddy was
hold on. I'm
doing
gonna
a lot of work.
All right,
I'm
It's
gonna-
not
I want to hear what Josh had to say.
I'm
Yes,
pulling in
I'm-
Arn Anderson. I'm pulling in Arn Anderson. I'm pulling out.
This is not unhinged. I'm gonna let the host do his thing.
So, Mark Henry today on Busted Open actually really slid it in there and really poked a hole through the whole Taz hype. Mark Henry, working backstage in AEW. He's straight up said, he was like, no, Taz really doesn't have much to do with that. Like, that was actually Tony Khan. Tony Khan is the one who wanted to see Hook. He wanted to see what Hook was capable of. That's why Hook got booked. That's why Hook is getting booked the way he is. It's because Tony Khan saw something in him. And the people backstage saw something in him. It wasn't just because he's Taz's son. So, coming from Mark Henry, who has in the past, despite working for AEW, has been vocal about his criticism.
Mark Henry's son, that's a hand, is doing great things.
I know. I can't believe he had his WrestleMania moment. That was fantastic.
Yeah, no, Josh, I don't want to say that it's all his dad. I want to say that it didn't hurt.
No,
it didn't
Wait a
hurt.
minute. Who's Mark Henry's son that had a WrestleMania moment?
The hand. The hand
Oh,
is
the hand. Oh yeah, Sami Zayn, the hand.
so the hand versus Hook would be a WrestleMania main event, but that's not
Dave Meltzer would give it 6 stars.
7.
But no, trust me, I'm not. I don't want to get into this that I'm shitting on Hook because I'm not. I think Hook is I think he's a very talented kid. I'm just saying. My only point is, if his father wasn't Taz, he doesn't get that. There's other wrestlers in that company that didn't get pushed to the moon. And when people say that it's like Cody and Randy, they're not. That's not what happened. Randy got over organically. So did Cody. Hook, who I like, don't get it wrong, has been pushed like Bill Goldberg.
The first thing they said on TV was
Just
Taz.
like Bill Goldberg. Do you know what it was like in 1998 to watch Bill Goldberg steamroll through people? Hook is 120 pounds, and he's doing the same thing that Bill Goldberg did.
Yeah, but
But
Hook's doing it
isn't
better.
Baron to do the same thing with Jay then by having Jay go over everybody?
But I don't know,
Jay
Jay's
is
a
like
female. It's a little different. I don't know.
No. We got equality, sir.
I'm not
and
saying
Jay.
that. I'm just,
Okay. At least Jay is like beating people. She beat Ty Conti, who was experienced. She
Jay
beat.
looks like someone that could beat my ass. Hook does not look like a person. If I went square to square with Hook, yeah, we're gonna have a fight. Okay? If I squared up with Jade Cargill, I'd be like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
I
Choose
gotta
I
tell
would
you,
let George.
Dan,
I would let
Dan,
James beat my ass.
Dan, I gotta tell you, Dan. Mad respect for you. I love you, man. You know that. I think Hook might beat your ass though.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
heavier than Hook.
As much as we love Dan,
you
yeah,
have
Hook
to
will
remember,
kick your
Hook
ass.
has
I
legitimate.
got better hair than Hook. No.
Wow, that's a hot take. Considering
I
like the
talk
first
better
2
than
months
Hook.
I knew you, I thought you were legit bald.
I'm the real handsome devil.
Yeah,
I got
whatever.
no beef with Hook. I'm just saying that he's got an opportunity that like none of us would ever have. You know what that's my big point. It's like his dad is who he is, and
Johnny Burke can beat Hook. I'm gonna say
all
it
right.
right
So,
now.
I mean, so think about this. So think about it, Dan, and you do political stuff
yeah,
on
no,
the thing too. So picture it as, say, a president having a son that makes a lot of dealings with foreign countries and gets away with it. I'm not saying who. I'm
no,
just
that's fine.
saying. So that's political. That's politics.
No,
Same thing backstage.
he has an advantage.
But if Tony Khan saw something in him, and
Because he was Taz's
why would
son.
Mark Henry lie?
Yeah, because that's the thing.
No,
That's the thing.
I totally think that Tony has seen something, and I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm just saying he's pushed like Goldberg was, but Goldberg didn't have a dad backstage.
It's
No, but
basically.
Goldberg
Hold on,
had
hold on.
Eric Bischoff as his
Dan,
neighbor
Dan,
backstage.
Dan, let me see if I'm gathering what you're saying.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
All right. It's not so much like, oh, I'm sure this is happening backstage. There's definitely a bad look there.
sure.
Having
Yeah.
Taz backstage as Hook's father is definitely a bad look when Hook is getting pushed like this. Because it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's just his dad's pulling strings. But now after what Mark Henry has said, we know like that's not necessarily the case. Taz, according to Mark Henry, Taz is actually a little bit more like hands off of Hook. Like he's letting AEW do with Hook as AEW wants to do with Hook, and AEW simply recognizes that Hook is over with the fans and is pushing him because he's over with the fans. That's really what's going on. The fact Taz brought him to the dance metaphorically. Tony Khan decided to take him as a dance partner.
And that's fair. I mean, like if and I'm not saying that he's not over with me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he was at an advantage that no one else had.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like
I can
I'm
understand.
not saying like I'm not like looking at it going like Hook sucks. He sucks. I don't believe that. But damn, could you imagine what it'd be like to be average and have your dad in a spot that pushes you to the top?
I by no means would call Hook average.
But Dan, let me ask you this question: if Hook is being pushed so much by Taz, wouldn't Hook be on every single week?
Well, they keep pushing. It
But the
started
last-
with Rampage.
But the last time he was on, before the Dynamite show, was about 2 weeks prior on Rampage. So they weren't putting him on. They're giving you Hook in small doses because if you give us too much, we're not going to say send Hook. We're going to say leave Hook.
I think that's a debate too.
But then bringing him to Dynamite, yeah, you want the live crowd and the live show with people. I mean, now if I'm willing to push Hook a little bit, would I rather have 500,000 people watching on a Friday night at 10 o'clock? Or would I rather have close to 1 million watching on a Wednesday night live?
Can we bring up the fact that Hook has had, okay? Can we bring up the fact that Hook has had more matches on Dynamite than Buddy Matthews has had?
Buddy Matthews has also been there less time.
I
The Hook
guess
only had one match on Dynamite.
Mike, the
Buddy
biggest
Matthews
question
had
I
zero
would ask
matches on
you,
Dynamite.
I would
But Buddy
ask
Matthews
you
has
is,
been there less.
do you believe,
Mhm.
and you might actually believe this, and I don't have a problem with that or anything like that. Do you think that Hook is honestly a top 5 guy in AEW?
Before you came on, I already said before you came on, when Josh was doing his who's next, and he said next TNT champion, I said Hook.
He did.
All right. Well, and you know what? That's your opinion, and
There's money to be made on this kid.
and it's such a hard debate.
I mean,
I just
like,
don't
see,
think he's.
but this is what makes me laugh about like wrestling fans in general, and it's me, Kendall, Josh, you,
Yeah.
Dylan,
No.
everybody. It's like we complain when they go with veterans, and then well, they don't push young enough stars. Okay, now you're pushing young stars. Now you're complaining that you're pushing a young star. So what is it? What do you want? You want?
I
you
said
want
that.
to
I
be-
said that last week when
No,
the
that's
people
a fair
complaining
enough.
about pushing Madcap Moss, and why are y'all complaining about Madcap Moss?
So you
Right.
got to push Edge. So you got to have Edge, then Madcap Moss. All right, so that's fine. You want Edge over Madcap Moss, but then don't say push Madcap Moss if you're gonna. And
John,
then what are you
can
doing?
I
I'm
just say
trying to
for
reel this back in.
I just want to say for 100%, I just don't want anybody to like come at me later. I have no beef with Hook.
And I understand that, Dan.
I like
And
what he's
and
doing.
I appreciate your point of view. I appreciate your opinion. I don't agree with it, but that's wrestling.
I have no beef with like push Hook all you want. I have no beef with that.
All right. So
Yeah.
Dan, what's your grade for Dynamite?
Dynamite was fun. What's the highest I can go?
5.
5 stars.
I'll give it a 4. I had a lot of fun.
And
I always have fun with
we're-
Dynamite. I
and
do.
we're gonna squash the debate in because we do have 2 more shows to get through. And we're approaching.
And
I-
I still didn't get my score yet.
So
I
know.
apologize,
So,
guys.
so real quick, Dan, if you could just throw 2 sweet up, we're, just,
There you go.
I just want people to know, like, I don't hate AEW at all. I like wrestling, and when I do shit on AEW, it's not me like
it's to
I
get a
got a
reaction.
character. I got a character to keep up
It's to
with.
get a reaction out of me. That's all it is.
I don't hate
No one
AEW.
loves-
like that.
no
post
one loves-
I said- like that post the other day. I don't want to
No
see
one loves
AEW.
wrestling
Hands
like
up.
I love
Right.
wrestling.
I'm just gonna make
Hey,
this one
Josh,
statement.
Josh,
I'm gonna
do
make
the
this one
biz.
statement. I'm gonna make this one statement. Dumb. I
Oh
don't
my
want
god!
to see
Please
AEW.
make it quick.
Oh my fucking god!
Kendall's one of my goats.
Oh lord.
Kendall,
I don't
seriously,
wanna see
I can eat dinner soon, bro. Yeah, speed it up.
Okay, let's go ahead. I can't say what I want to say. I want to say something. Every time I say something, I
Say
get
it. Make it quick.
We
I
love
don't
you,
want to
Kendall.
see AEW die. I want to watch. I want to watch the fans watch it die.
That's just wrong.
No, I think the fans have pissed him off.
So, Mike, your
That's what I think.
your opinions on Dynamite this week. Your grade.
Yeah, the fan, I don't hate AEW. I hate is fans. Basically,
All right, Mike.
I want to
Mike,
watch its fans watch it die.
Mike, your opinion and your grade.
Fuck
It
you,
would be a
Josh.
fi-
You
it-
piece of
it
shit.
would
Fuck
be-
you, son.
it-
Fuck
it
you,
would be a
Pyro.
5.
You got the Pyro.
It would
Mike,
be
your
a-
opinion and your
It
grade.
would be a 5, but it wasn't at the Tokyo Dome. 4.5.
Lord, help.
That's the
It
most.
wasn't
I
gonna
really-
be- it wasn't
I
a
really
punch-out.
thought I was going to be able to get through an entire show without having to utilize the penalty box.
We almost got there. We got 2 more shows to
We're
do.
right at the tail end. We're right at the tail end.
Josh, do I troll too much? I honestly,
Yeah,
like,
you do.
I do give
You
my
do.
opinion.
You do.
No,
troll.
I
I
love
try
it.
to give my opinion.
I'm here for it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Dan's the only troll. I'm glad I only troll.
You and Kendall are the trolls.
Moving on to SmackDown. My lord. Dan, start us off. SmackDown highlights, lowlights.
It was highlights.
I did not watch. I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
That's being generous.
I did not watch it. I did not.
And Mike, SmackDown.
Can somebody get Ronda Rousey off my fucking television?
Big facts.
Ooh, Mike really doesn't like Ronda.
And Charlotte, get them both off my fucking television. You know what? 1.5, just for I'm just being nice.
All right, and Kendall, SmackDown.
I didn't watch clips or nothing. So I didn't give. I
me and
didn't.
Kendall troll. We don't even watch.
I can't even give you an
You
answer because I
didn't, you
didn't.
didn't miss much.
I didn't watch clips or nothing. I didn't watch SmackDown not one bit. I can't even tell you.
Much.
I'm pretty sure Roman was the opening segment. That's probably the only thing I can tell you.
No, Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair signing their title match.
Oh,
Backlash.
Yeah,
I
you know, I'm just, I
I
just
didn't
thought
miss
that.
nothing. So I didn't watch. Like I said, I ain't watched SmackDown. I didn't even watch clips on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's like
Xavier Woods versus Butcher. Now Butcher walked off because he wants to be Pete Dunne again, so he left.
I'm gonna be quite frank, because I know Josh Mears wants to hear this. I'm gonna watch AEW over WWE. I'm going to watch a product that is more unpredictable than the one. Does that mean I hate WWE? No. But if I'm gonna sit down and put out a fucking cocktail and watch a show, it's gonna be AEW. If I'm just being honest, I will watch Raw because I want to see Cody. But yeah, Josh, you won.
I'm
You
not
won.
watching Raw to Gable Stevenson debuts.
Well, I would love to see Gables. Yeah,
So let me know what Gable Stevenson debuts and I'll watch it.
All right,
I
so
would
real quick, since I
I would
declared
jerk off
victory,
to that right now.
since I declared victory over Dan,
We do not own rights to this music. Sorry, YouTube.
we won, guys. Adrian.
Copyright. We do not own the rights to this music
So,
by law of 17,
Kendall,
whatever.
what's your grade for SmackDown? You didn't watch it. Do you want to give it 0 stars?
I'll give it a half star.
Okay, I gave it 1. It was pretty.
It was bad.
It was bad. Rampage. Rampage is the last show on the week, and obviously we had some pretty big moments from Rampage. So I want to get everybody's feedback. Mike, I'm starting with you. You're my fellow AEW
Consigliere, say it. We already know Consigliere.
No, Mike is not my consigliere.
No, I'm a Don.
No,
I can't
I'm
be a
Josh
consigliere.
Consigliere.
Oh my god! And ladies and gentlemen, we just revealed the big secret.
Josh.
That is consigliere right there.
A Don can't be a consigliere.
There's
Here's
only
the
2.
day. It's 2022, baby. All right, so Mike, thoughts on Rampage? Grade for Rampage?
I will give this another 4.5 because it wasn't in the Tokyo Dome. Look at the matches you had. Daniel Garcia versus Eddie. Good match. You had Jade look at Marina Shafir made Jade look great in their match. Was it Ishii versus Cole? That was another great
Hiro
match.
Ishii.
Yeah, I can't complain about anything that happened. And Hook spoke for the first time.
Hook's first.
Does that kill the gimmick? Because
I don't think you can you really kill that gimmick?
Because I don't know, because Dexter Loomis spoke once, and the only thing he said was "I do," and now he's in the dumbest gimmick, now in the dumbest storyline.
You
Yeah,
can't
but
kill,
Hook
you
was
can't kill
intimidating,
someone that's
though.
already dead.
Mike, can I ask you this one question?
Yes, sir.
First wrestling show you ever watched on TV?
Jesus Christ, 1984ish.
Okay. Was it Superstars? It wasn't Raw at that point.
It was it was a Saturday night one they used to put on after they showed the racing from New York on Channel 9 in New York, WRTV. The one with Vince McMahon and Bruno Sammartino commentating,
Oh
or
man,
with Pat
San
Patterson
Martino.
off and on.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they were still filming, when they were still taping in Allentown.
You should
Straight up.
ask everybody that question. I remember the first wrestling show I watched. Still, but
I love hearing that from Mike. That's Kendall. What's your let's
Why
I
do
don't
you
want
keep
to
hearing
get
that
some
from
people.
me?
I'm just saying,
let's
like,
let's do this right now. Kendall, Josh, what's your first?
Josh, you go first.
Like on TV.
Whatever the first thing you ever saw in wrestling.
WrestleMania 22 on DVD.
No shit.
Yeah, really. My little cousin had gotten it because his parents let him watch wrestling. Mine didn't. They didn't even know I'd gotten into it. But he was watching WrestleMania 22, and I went in and watched it. And Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon, WrestleMania 22, was actually the match that made me fall in love with wrestling.
Really? All right. Kendall?
First wrestling show I watched was SmackDown when Carlito debuted and beat John Cena.
I actually was watching that live, like it was a Boston thing. Yeah, no,
Um,
I
I,
remember watching that show.
I watched it on a illegal website in computer class.
that.
Because we all had this little wrestling club in school, and during computer class we would all watch it. And I was new to it, and they were playing an episode of SmackDown, and I think they had a tag team match. They had Eddie and Ray versus the world's greatest tag team that episode, and they also had Carlito debut and beat John Cena, punched him in the face with his own chain, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" I didn't like. I wasn't a big Cena. I was Batista, so
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
was.
care John Cena
Yeah,
lost. So then they went
All
on to
right,
have, oh, he got stabbed in the club, and I was like, and everybody was like sad at
all
school.
right. So,
John Cena
so,
got stabbed. He got stabbed.
But,
so
I
it,
got, but I got one weird. I just, Josh, just 1 second, because I got to ask Dan this because he just said it earlier.
sure.
What is it that fascinates you about me saying when I watch my first wrestling show?
Why does that fascinate me?
Because like,
Because I know you're a fan, and that like it interests me to know what got you
that
hooked.
I'm this old.
No, it has nothing. Mike, I'm old too, man. Like
Yeah, but by a decade.
I'm legitimately interested in knowing what people do. You know that's always how I've been, and I got a lot of respect for you, and we've become friends. So yeah, I'm interested.
Why does Josh look like he's talking to his left and right shoulder like Silent Bob did
He's
in
a
Jay
bitch.
Silent Bob Strike
It is
Back?
what it is.
I'm doing math in my head because we're 90% of the way done with this.
We're still live. Holy shit, we gotta go off air soon. Mike,
So,
I'll tell you how I became a fan after. I will.
so Dan,
Yes.
we need your score for Rampage.
Oh God, I didn't watch it. I'm gonna give it, but I honestly, if it was like Impact or not Impact, Dynamite, then I get a 5.5.
5.5.
5.5. That's because it was in the Tokyo Dome, I guess.
Yeah.
In spirit, yes. Kendall, your grade.
Like I said, you know my rule. Every time Jay's on, 5 stars. Like
And
I said,
she actually wrestled on
yeah,
this
green
show.
like money, baby. Like I said, I hate to see you go, but I love to see you walk away. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So
Yeah, Jay's hot.
to
And
announce
Hook
the
spoke. Hook
all
spoke.
right, to announce the winner of the week, I also gave Rampage 5 stars, in case anyone's wondering, and that's solely because
Perfect grade.
Hook spoke. So, working our way from the bottom up, as I always do when I do this, coming in at dead last, and not by a little, SmackDown.
Yeah, I don't
SmackDown
really
came in
watch.
with a whopping 5.5 stars. Dan graded Rampage the total amount of grades that SmackDown got. That's very telling considering Rampage is also the shortest show of the week.
Let's go Rampage.
Next up, we have NXT 2.0. NXT beating SmackDown. I mean, not surprising this week for sure. Coming in at third, we have Monday Night Raw with a 12.5 stars. Coming in at a
I think
much
that's the
higher
highest,
total.
I think that's the highest we graded Raw.
I think it is, and Raw still is nowhere near the top. Because second place, we have AEW Dynamite with 18 stars.
Yeah,
Maximum of 20.
Dynamite's always gonna win.
And
It's a good-
the winner of the week for the second week in a row, the shortest show of the week,
NXT.
Rampage.
Oh, okay.
AEW Rampage coming in with Dan's ludicrous score 5.5, bringing it to the maximum score of 20, paired with Mike's 4.5 for not being in the Tokyo Dome. Rampage coming in with 20 stars this week. Rampage killed it this week, and it's very telling that Raw, 3 hours long, just did a hair over half of what Rampage got for grade being 1 hour. So, ladies and gentlemen, AEW remains on top, but Dynamite has been usurped. We have a new streak going. Last week, Rampage won winner of the week, and this week, Rampage wins it again. Who's going to win next week? Rampage, Dynamite, probably not the other three, but we'll see. We will see.
Dax versus Cash is going to make it a
Dynamite.
show.
And we will bring that opinion to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Beyond the Pyro. Thank you for tuning in. Crayon Dude, you're one of the biggest supporters. Appreciate your comments.
Crayon Dude.
We
My
gotta get
fellow,
Crayon on the show.
my fellow guests here, Kendall, Mike, Dan, love you guys. We have some fun debate. I only want to put you all through tables sometimes. Most of the time.
Big shout out to Mike
Almost
D.
all the
Stefano. That's my guy. We love him.
Shout out to Dan, the man.
Yeah,
He
shout out to
kicked-
Dan coming in halfway through the show.
He kicked the tough one
Apologize.
ass last week. He kicked the softball league's ass this week. Fuck
I'm
you,
still
motherfucker.
alive.
He put him in the goddamn starting line. He's a fucking Hall of Famer. You disrespect this man. I'm coming down to New Hampshire.
So I'm
and Doc,
thinking
we're
you're
gonna
the
kick some
700
ass.
average.
I 100% agree with Kendall. Disrespect me. I got fucking people that got my back, so go fuck yourselves. I mean,
All right,
Table?
Josh, end it.
All right,
We're just-
ladies and gentlemen, this has been Beyond the Pyro. Thanks again for tuning
cut
in.
this.
We will be back next week at 7:30, and we will see you then. As always, we end this with a 2 sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and good night.